Hi, my friends. Welcome to another video. I'm going to be working on this really cute snowman from the Diamond Art Club 2025 calendar. I have unboxed this on my channel as well as, I'm just going to take all of this off, as well as kitted it up on my channel. So if you have not seen those, please go check that out. Today I'm going to be working with my ephemera 3D. I just cannot stop working with those. Sorry if it's a little dark, but if I turn my ring light on, it's glare city. It is so glary. Because this is like gloss. So, I'm working with my pen that has way too much putty in it. This is, what putty am I using in here? I think this is Ocean. Wait, is it? Yeah, I want to say it's Ocean. It's a 6 metal placer, and my husband got me this pen. Let me just turn it on so you can see the pen. My husband got me this pen. I love this pen. It's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at it. Can you see how it, like when I turn it? How gorgeous is that? And I've got a glue dot on my tip. Where did he get it, you're asking? Temu. Okay, and yes, I do support small shops, but I also shop at Temu, and that's okay. Shop wherever you want, because guess what? It's your money. It's your money. You can do what you want to. So how's everybody doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? How are you feeling today? How's your body, your mind? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. Usually I'm like super like happy and like, you know, I don't know, like looking forward to stuff and excited about stuff. Do you know what I mean? And I haven't been like the last couple weeks, and it's bringing me down. It's like, stop it. So I'm literally doing this WIP and Chat to try to get myself to like snap out of it. Oh, you guys can't even see me. Well, you're probably diamond painting. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Zoom. I'm doing his hat. His little hat right there. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just out of character. I think we all go through, you know, periods of our lives where it's just like, what's going on with me? Don't know. Don't know. Thank you so much. Some of you are like, you should have your blood work checked. You know, you should, you know, do this and that. And I appreciate you guys so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have had my blood checked, and my blood work looks really good as far as, well, they just did the comprehensive metabolic or whatever test. What's that thing called? You know, where they check your B12, your vitamin D, your calcium, your protein, that type of stuff. So yeah. When did I have that done though? It wasn't that long ago, because I remember my doctor was like, okay, I remember my doctor was like, I think I told you guys this after it happened too. My doctor was like, please stop taking B12. You are too high in B12. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I thought vegans were supposed to be taking B12 or we would like pass away or something, because you're told, oh, you're gonna pass away as a vegan if you don't have your B12. I'm like, you are? Yes, you are. You better take B12 right now. You better take it every single day. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And they're like, the only way you can get B12 is through meat. I'm like, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm getting B12 from somewhere. Oh, Lord, the postman just went to my neighbor's house. They don't usually get deliveries. Usually when they go there, they make the mistake of going there instead of here, but it's our mailman and he knows me, so that's right. I know the mailman. We got a new mailman. Our last mailman must have retired or something. He was older. I had to bring my my snack stuff in off my porch for my delivery people. I have a sign on my porch, you guys know this, and I leave snacks out, but like the weather's all wet and damp and everything, and I'm just like, I don't really know if I want to have this stuff out. I don't know what to put out there for this time of year. Like bottled water, yeah, but it has gotten down to like 32 degrees. So I'm like, that's just what I need is like frozen water bottles. Here you go. Here's your frozen water. And they're, you know, it's not hot, so it's not like they need water like they do in the summer. And I just like put chips and stuff out there. We seriously need to go grocery shopping. We need to go grocery shopping. I mean, it's like, I went to make coffee for tomorrow. I'm like, we need coffee. I went to do the dishes. So I'm like, we need dish detergent. What else was I doing? I'm like, oh, we need this too. And I'm like, we need to go to the store. And I really wish that I could just like go. But that's okay. That's all right. It's all right. It's right. It's right. So I said, if you have not purchased this calendar, if you did not get it, unfortunately, they don't have the DMC numbers on the bags. Now, I know a lot of you don't save drills, so that wouldn't bother you. But I know a lot of you do save drills. So I did contact them. I said this in the other two videos too, but if you haven't seen them, I did contact them and they said no, they don't have the numbers, because it was really weird. They're like, well, we don't have the numbers because we don't have a sticker sheet for it. And I was like, okay, but wouldn't you still know the colors? Like, there's, I don't know. I don't run a company. Don't know. Have no idea. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. We'll see what I do, huh? Yeah, man. What would you guys do? Just like trash them? It doesn't seem like they give you too much more. So like, I don't think there's going to be a lot left over, which is great. But, and to be honest, well, these are resin rounds. Never mind. Because I was like, I have too many acrylic rounds, but as far as my resin rounds go, no, do I have a lot of those too? I can't remember right now. I know I have a lot of, I don't know, I get them confused. I think the square resins, I don't know. I don't remember. So what's been going on? My husband had so many days off. So he had New Year's Day, which was Wednesday. Then he had Thursday. Then he had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And he just had to go back to work today. And I'm like, no, don't want you to go back to work. It just sucks. But we did some stuff and things. Let's see. We had to take Coco to the vet because she needed her nails clipped so bad. Her nails grow so fast. And we just can't do it. We tried for years of just struggling with it, and it was just like, no, this is just, it's stressing her out, it's stressing us out. But she's getting a lot better when we go to the vet about letting me just hand her over to the technician. Yeah, she just, nothing. She just does nothing. She just, I think it's because she's so scared. And then she's super nice to them. She doesn't growl. She doesn't, nothing. She's totally fine. I'm like, okay, as far as Brenna's girlfriend, maybe I should like go somewhere with her and Coco and like just hand Coco to her or something. You know, because Coco's still not used to her. But it's so cheap to get her nails clipped, and they're not that far away. Typically, we'll stop and get like a coffee. We didn't this time though, because it was, wait, what time? No, it was like 11. The appointment was at 11, so we didn't get a Starbucks, but we did go to Taco Bell. Oh my gosh, I was so hungry. It's like Taco Bell, Taco Bell. I get what I always get. Bean burritos with no teeth. Do you guys like Taco Bell? I do. So, do you guys remember me talking, I believe it was in a WIP and Chat, about us buying a trailer, and we bought this Apache trailer. I decided I don't like it anymore. I might have mentioned this in another video, but I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I want a new one. Yeah, I think I did mention this. And yeah, I did. So yeah, okay. So I remember what part of the story it was. So my husband had found this trailer, and I thought he had I thought he had reached out to them. What was it through? Was it through Facebook Marketplace? No, it was. What was it through? Oh, it was through OfferUp. And I thought he had like sent them a message and was like, hey, when can I come out and look at it? Because we had talked about it. He showed it to me, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, yes, moving forward, let's go. Like, you know. And he hadn't. And so I think it was like, wait, okay, so when did we go? He contacted them Tuesday. And the guy was like, I don't know when he contacted him. I can't remember now. My glue dot's really sticky. This glue dot has been driving me crazy for so long. It's like I keep messing with it. It's just not working. He contacted the guy. They were in Seattle. I mean, deep south Seattle. The guy lives between two of the most dangerous parts of the city. He lives in a nice neighborhood, but he's in between these two dangerous places by, like, on one side he's 2 blocks away, and on the other side he's 3 blocks away. And I was just like, babe, I am so scared to go down there. I mean, I'll talk about it someday, but I know that area, and it is just gangs, and yeah, it's just really bad. Like, this guy had the trailer stolen before. He just before we got there, like 2 days before we had come over, like somebody had thrown a rock through his window. I'm like, move. My gosh. You know, and it's so ridiculous. Like, his house was so tiny, and it was worth over $1 million. Yep, because we looked the people up, because we're not crazy psychos. We're not gonna go any too much true crime. I watch too much true crime. I'm not gonna go to a neighborhood like that and be bamboozled. So I wanted to make sure that, okay, there's the house. You know, not that you can judge people by a house, but it's like, okay, they actually do have a house. The trailer, the picture of the trailer was in the front yard in the Zillow, whatever. So, I'm like, okay. But, yeah, houses are so expensive here, you guys. His house was so small. And I'm like, $1 million for that house? Like, what in the who, what, why? Like, the rent was like, $5,500 a month. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it's so expensive to live here. But so anyway, the guy's like, well, can you come out Thursday at 1? And I'm like, that's like such a weird time. Like, see, I'm so suspicious after watching all these shows, you guys. I'm so suspicious. I've always been suspicious, but it's like, wait, why is it 1 o'clock on Thursday? Why would he be there? And my husband's like, well, maybe it's his wife. And I'm like, that's just weird. Why would she be there? I was like, why, you know? And I'm like, ask him. And he's like, no, I'm not going to ask him. I'm like, Urgh. So, we drive out there. It's like, what's 50? It was probably like 60 miles from here. Traffic was good. And we get there, and my husband's like uber excited. The guy works from home. He has like this really nice office in his garage. He had the most beautiful flooring, you guys, in his garage. It was like, you know, when you see those really old timbers, like the boards were like, I don't know, 8 inches wide, maybe wider. And it was gorgeous. I'm like, this is how I want my floor in my house. But yeah, he worked from home, so he had his garage open and came out and met us, and we introduced ourselves, and we had Coco, and I had her in the car along with the money that we had to take out of the bank with my purse. And I'm freaking out, you know, and so I'm literally not focusing on the trailer at all. I'm like watching the car, and I'm like, my car was right there, but I was like, just, you know, because he's like, come on in the trailer, you know, and I'm like ducking down to look out the window to see if everything's okay. Something happened to Coco when she was in the car. She was pawing at the window, you know, like this, like, oh, sorry, she was going like this to the window. Look at his little face. It's done. Let's move on to his little pudgy dummy. Okay. And she did something, and I think she like, I thought, well, did she tear a nail? Because she was bleeding. Not like a lot, and just barely. Like, I was like, what is that? On the console, I was like, what is that? I couldn't even tell what it was. But I'm like, she's bleeding. I checked her everywhere. The blanket that we have for her in the car happens to be white. And so I could see it on the blanket too. And I'm like, where is this coming from? I think she hurt a nail, and like, I don't know. I don't know. I could never find where it was. I like wiped up what was there, which was barely anything. And I could not find where it was coming from. So mystery, but my husband was in love with the trailer, and he was like, well, what do you think, honey? And I'm like, babe, like, I don't know anything about this. Like, you have to make the decision because you're the one that's going to have to fix anything or repair anything, you know, or like deal with it. I'm going to be inside diamond painting. Um, so he talked the guy down, I think $500, which was cool. And, apparently the guy's wife, so they have a toddler and they have, she's pregnant, so they have a new one on the way. And his wife does not like to go camping. So, yeah, that would be a problem. If your wife doesn't want to, he's like, she only wants to go for like 2 days and then like, that's it. And we have to come home. And he's like, it's just not worth having this. And oh my gosh, they had like nothing of a driveway. So this thing was taking up like the whole driveway. So it is a 13, 17, I don't know, foot trailer. We're going to, my husband's gonna, he likes to fix things up. He likes to work with things. He likes to do projects. You know, it's just like us. We love our diamond painting and he loves to work on things. He's very mechanically inclined and that's like his therapy. So, we got the trailer. It's, my car can haul it. Because my car is the coolest freaking car in the world. And so we got it home and stuff. And, did we eat anything or did we? No, we wouldn't have because of the trailer. Yeah, we wouldn't have stopped anywhere. No, we made food from home then. But yeah, when we're driving and Coco's in the car, the overpasses scare her so bad. She will duck her head down, her ears will go back. She like cowers when she sees that there's an overpass coming. So I have to put my hand over her eyes. I just like cover her eyes gently and I'm like, I just make noises. It works. It totally works. I swear to God. I swear to God, it totally works. She's like, oh, okay, what's happening? I can't see it now. And what's mommy doing to me? And then when we're out from under the overpass, I'm like, wee, we're all done. It's all gone bye-bye. And she's like, wow, what happened? But we had to go through some tunnels and that was rough. But yeah, so we have 2 trailers now. My husband's going to fix up the original one that we purchased and sell it. That's on him. Have fun. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about it. But I am doing little things like, I'm picking out a sink for it. I want to get a, like a hammered copper sink. I think that would look really cool. But are those stainless steel, like, and just colored copper, or I don't know. I have to look into it. But yeah, it's exciting. We're excited. And we have made our reservations for the year for camping. So we're going to 2 different locations. One we've never been before and we're super excited to go. It is a super popular place to be. And like, it is almost impossible to get reservations. I could not believe I got reservations. I actually got reservations on Labor Day, you guys. How? I don't know. But it's only for 3 days. So normally we go for a week, but this place is so cool that we're like, no, it's worth it. It's so worth it to go. It's by Port Angeles. So Um, we will take a ferry to get there. And yeah, we're super excited. And we got the best spot in the campground because I had seen, the way I found out about this campground was I had seen a YouTube video of a guy who went there. He just spent one night there. And he was showing the campground and he was showing like the sites. And I was like, ooh, I'm writing this down. Like, we're going there for sure. I'd never heard of this place before. Never. So, I am like super excited. So that's in September, obviously. And then we are going camping in July. So, and I'm like, honey, we have all of this stuff. Like, we have like nightstands and nightstand table or nightstand lights and like a rug. What else? I know I'm forgetting stuff, but you know what I mean? Like for camping. And we have a really nice tent. And I'm like, we should give all that stuff to Kelsey and Mitchell because they love to go camping too. And I know their tent is probably wearing out because we gave them that tent. That was our old tent at the time. It was in really good condition, but we're like, do you guys want this? Because we're buying a new tent. They were like, yes. So we were like, okay, here. So I'm sure they would be more than happy to get an upgrade. This is a way bigger tent than what they have. Wonder if they're going camping this. I think they're waiting to see with his job because he works at Boeing and, you know, we're still kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop as far as layoffs go, I believe. So, yeah, I think they're kind of waiting. And I was like, well, where would you go camping? And a couple of years ago, they were going to go to, there's a campground by Mount St. Helens. And I was telling her, I'm like, I saw this article. Oh my gosh, you guys can't even see me. Let me zoom out. I saw this article. I hate that. I hate that when I find out that you guys have not been able to see me. But then I realized, nope, they're diamond painting. Oh, I saw an article where they said the magma is starting to build again in Mount St. Helens. And I'm like, excuse me. They're pretty intense. Man, I remember that. I remember when it erupted. We lived in Redmond at the time. I was 10 years old. And I believe it was May 18th or it was May 10th. I can't remember, but it was 1980. And we didn't get, some towns had like complete blackouts, like street lights came on and stuff like that. And they had a heavy ash fall. We didn't have, it wasn't that extreme where we lived, but we did have ash fall on the cars, and the cars were covered in a kind of a dusting of ash. So I don't know if that's because of the way the wind was blowing or, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I remember having a little jar of ash. I have no idea whatever happened to that, but I was like, maybe wait to go camping there. Oh, that was so intense. I always wondered what the rest of the country thought of that eruption. Like, because it's kind of hard to like, I mean, it was I'm sure you guys have seen the videos, but being here in the state, it was unbelievable. Pretty unbelievable. So, what else did we do? So, brought the trailer home. I've been diamond painting super, super slow. Super slow. I am still working on Out of Control as of this filming with my girlfriend Christina. I feel so bad because I'm like, she probably wants to keep going faster. And I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just like tired over here. But yeah, I was diamond painting and oh, yeah, that's right. So today I was like, okay, I need to start working on my 2024 year in review. And I'm like, okay, well, this shouldn't be that hard, you know, because I have it in my notebook. Well, my logbook sucks. I screwed it up so bad. It's my fault. I screwed it up so bad because when I got it, I was new to diamond painting, first of all. And so every time I got a diamond painting, I would just stick the sticker in the logbook and be like, there. So now when I go to do it, it's already there. And it's like, oh my gosh, everything is out of order and you haven't even done some of these. So I was relying more on my actual notebook for 2024 in review because I want to do a video. And I'm like, oh my gosh, the amount of stuff that I have framed and hung up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7, 8 paintings that are hung up and framed in my house. Big paintings, big chunkamonkas. And I'm like, how am I going to do this? Like, are you going to take these off the wall, put them like on the countertop with them in the frame? Like, I might just do another walkthrough like I did with my entire diamond painting collection video with those and then go from there, you know? I don't know how I'm going to structure it. I'm still trying to figure it out because I'm like, this is a mess. So I started doing that today with the intention of actually following through with it and realizing, oh my gosh, this is, no, this is a mess. This is a mess. But I mean, yeah, that was when I first started. I haven't done that in like so long because I was finally like, don't put it in there until you're ready to do it, silly. Why are you doing that? It was kind of like my way of organizing things, at least in my mind. I was like, oh, this is organizing it. No, this is making a huge disaster that you're not going to understand when you look at it. So, because I was like, what? Why is this? I haven't even done this painting. And I'm like, you know, I've written down the title and how big it is and the pictures there and where I got it from and how much it was and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so basically it's just ready for me to put the dates down and the, just, you know, the notes and stuff like that. Oh, man. And then, sorry, didn't mean to bump you. What else did we do this long weekend? My husband took down the Christmas lights off the front porch. Finally. But we still have totes in the formal full of Christmas stuff. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We, I think it was Fridays. It was Friday. I think it was Friday. We were like, what should I make for dinner? Like I said, we haven't gone grocery shopping. We so need to go. And we were both like starving. And so there is a teriyaki place like right down the street, and they make really good kung pao. We do tofu kung pao, and then we do tofu yakisoba. My poor husband, he says he doesn't mind, so I don't know. He says he likes it, but it's really good. And we got that. We had that for dinner. That was nice. We also have this really good, I think I mentioned it before, there's this Thai restaurant that's not too far from us, and oh my gosh, they're amazing. Amazing. And yeah, he worked on the trailer, and I worked on diamond painting, and I don't know. I'm doing this out of control. It's, I think I mentioned this, but it's the Richard Lorenz January 2025. So I have this one, and then I have 2 more Richard Lorenz that I'm hoping to do after this one. So we'll see. They're very small paintings. I think they're like 13 by 13s. So that's like just over 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters, I believe. And I got some stuff in the mail that I'm going to share with you guys. I'm waiting for 2 more items. One of them's supposed to be here today. Or wait, 2 of them are supposed to be here today. And one of them is, no, one, I don't know. They're today and tomorrow is when they're coming. And I want to do all of them combined, because I want to show all of them to you guys. Because they're all, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You guys, I'm so tired. They're all diamond painting related stuff. So I'm like, yep, gonna just wait till it all comes in and do it then. One of the things is really cool, and one of the people in my Facebook group who's also a subscriber was showing it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's cool. And then my girlfriend got one, like totally unrelated, and sent it to me, and I was just like, what? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So I want to show you guys. Yep. I have not checked as of today on the Facebook group, but we were 2 away from 300 members. So that's pretty incredible. I'm very happy that you guys are enjoying the Facebook group. I can see friendships being made, and it's really cool. It's like, that's awesome. Because it's nice, like, to make connections and stuff like that. You can talk to people and bounce ideas off people, or be like, oh, where'd you get that? Or, hey, does anybody know this? Or it's just nice. And my YouTube channel is growing slowly. It's going. It's going. My goal for 2025 is to get to 2,000 subscribers. Yep, 2,000 subscribers. It's a lofty goal, but if you don't set a lofty goal, you might not ever reach the lofty goal. So I'm going as high as I can think I could possibly go. The thing is with diamond painting channels is there's only so much you can do on a diamond painting channel. Are there new things that are coming out from time to time? Yes. But, they're products, let's be honest. And that's great. That's great. Because some of them, it's like, this is a game changer. But other than products, I mean, we've reached our limits as far as like what we can do for diamond painting, right? So, you know, that's why WIP and Chats are so nice, because it's like, oh, I get to catch up with, you know, you guys and let you know what's been going on. But other than that, it's like, well, I'm still diamond painting, you know, or kitting up or kitting down or organizing drills or whatever. Yeah. I think when diamond painting first kind of hit YouTube, the first people who were on that were doing it, you know, got like a ton of subscribers because it was so new. And now it's kind of like the waters have been muddied, and it's, you know, there's a lot of diamond painting channels, and it's hard to attract subscribers. It's hard to get, well, it's hard to get subscribers, and I still believe this. I think people just don't remember to push the subscribe button. They just don't remember to do that, or the like button. And you guys, it makes 1,000% difference when you do that. Like, it makes 1,000, it is so important for a small channel to get that subscribe or to get that like. It's so vital. So, but I think people just forget, and I'm one of those people where I'm not going to sit here and repeat it over and over and over again. And I don't really know how to do an overlay edit where I could do like, you know, subscribe, like in the corner. Do you know how like there's like, you'll see channels where it like says subscribe and it'll make like a bell sound or something. I do not currently know how to do that. So I pretty much don't say it, or sometimes I do say it. And when I do say it, I'm like, I know that turns some people off, but I don't know how else to get the message out, because it's like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So, yeah. If you have a favorite person, if you have a favorite YouTube video, or like somebody that you go back to over and over again, please hit subscribe on their channel, because it pushes out their videos and their channel. YouTube picks up on that activity and goes, oh wait, we're getting a lot of action on this channel, so people are interested. Let's push it out into the wherever universe and show it to people. YouTube is a strange, it's a strange platform. You know, you hear about the algorithm and it's just like, nobody really knows what it is unless you work for YouTube, I think. You know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, well, what's it doing? Nobody's cracked the code yet. You know what I mean? I don't know. Some videos I get like, you know, over 1,000 views. And then some videos it's like, oh yeah, you got 118. It's like, okay, alrighty. And again, that comes with the algorithm. It's like they wanted to push that video because it maybe got more likes, or, you know, it's so weird. I don't understand it. If I did, I'd have more subscribers if I understood it, but I don't understand it. So, is what it is. I'm enjoying myself, and that's the most important part, is that I'm enjoying myself. I love doing these videos. I love diamond painting. I love diamond painting so much. I realized what was it? I was doing a live with Lizzie's World of Gems, and Tia was on there, and Jen was on there, and Janae was on there, and Tia was like, Raemi, how many, what does your stash look like? You guys remember I did a stash video? I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, honestly, I don't have that many diamond paintings. Because I honestly don't. Compared to some people, I don't. Compared to other people, maybe I do. But some people on YouTube that are diamond painters, I'm like, what? The floor is going to collapse. Do you have heavy, nice floor beams? Oh my word. I only have like, it's around 40 premium canvases. And then I have no idea how many budget friendly companies I have anymore, because I have donated so many of my paintings to our Value Village. I've donated them to friends. I have donated them to my subscribers. You know, just people who are like, I don't have money to buy diamond paintings and I love diamond painting. Or, you know, I had surgery and like I'm in a bad position right now and I just can't afford it. And, you know, it's like, so I don't know how many diamond or how many budget friendly companies I have. Did I make an order from Temu? Like, no, yeah, so I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, so you have like close to 40 premium canvases. And I'm like, yeah. And all of my canvases, save maybe 3, are really big. They're on the large size. I tend to do large canvases. And I'm like, do you know, because I'll do like one a month, right? And then I do small canvases. That's my goal. Every month I'll do like a large canvas and then 2, 3 small ones plus a paint gem. Ooh, I need to do a paint gem today, right? Yes, I do. Ooh, and oh, I gotta do a paint gem, you guys. Shoot, I should have been doing that, but I want to get this January one done. And I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, if you did one a month, that's like, let's just say it's 36. That's 36 months, Raemi. Do you know how many years that is? That's 3 years if you didn't buy any more canvases. And I'm like, whoa. Ooh. Didn't think about it like that. Because typically I can't get more than one large painting done in a month. I'm not going to do like, when I say large painting, I'm talking about a canvas that's like, okay, a 22 by 28 would be on the smaller end, and then anything above that, okay, is large. So a 22 by 28 is still a large canvas in my opinion, but it's not as large as, you know, some other paintings that I've done that have just been massive. So yeah, there's no way I'm going to do more than one in a month. I don't like to work on more than one WIP at a time. And right now I'm working on 1, 2, 3. And I'm just like, I just have to watch it. I just have to watch it because my brain can't for some reason handle it. And I start to get so overwhelmed that I like shut down. It's just weird. I don't know why. You would just, I mean, it's like, well, just look at it like you have, you know, something else to work on. Like, oh, well, you could choose to work on that, or oh, you could choose to work on that. But I don't look at it that way. The way I look at it is I have to get a paint job done at least one every day or every other day. So I have to do that. I need to get my large painting done in a timely manner. And then work on some smaller paintings. So I don't know, maybe I set too many rules for myself, but I have to be structured. It has to be, I have to have like, I think it's my anxiety, because it's like things have to be kind of planned out and orderly for me to feel settled and kind of calmer. Like if I don't know what's going on and I'm like, okay, well, today's Monday. Are you doing a paint job? Are you working on your large canvas? What are you doing today? And it's just like, no, that's too much. I need to know exactly. This glue dot, you guys, I have been working with this glue dot for 2 weeks and I cannot get it to just work normally. It's so sticky. I tried the I think it's the Art Dot putty. I tried it. It's pretty nice. You know, the big blue tin of putty, Art Dot putty. Yeah, it's pretty nice, you guys. So I have a heater underneath my table here. And when I first started using the putty isn't on my table. The putty is in my window. You have to say it like that. Did you guys get one? Oh, you guys are so nice. I have to get one. They're Harbor Freight. They're so nice. So it's in my Windsor, and so I was like, okay, you know, let me try it. So I brought it to the table just so I could load my pen. And I did, and I put the putty back so it wasn't on my table. And my heater is like that way. It's not in the middle of the table. It's on kind of that side of the table because there's plenty of heat that comes up from where it is. And so I was using the putty, and at first it was like really, really good. Well, I leave my pen on the table when I get up, when I have to go to the bathroom, when I have to make some food, when I, you know, whatever's going on. And it got really, really gummy, like really like gum in my pen. And I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried, and I was like, this isn't working. And then I was like, oh, wait, I bet it's because of my heater. I bet it's because of my heater. So yeah, that's what I think. You guys, I got my electric bill. So we get our electric bill once a month. So I don't know if the number that I'm about to tell you is going to be high for an electricity bill or low for an electricity bill. Okay? Because for us, it's high. As far as what I mean by that is usage wise, I'm like, what were we doing? Like, what were we doing? It is $460 for 1 month. And maybe you're saying, what are you complaining about? That's nothing. Mine's $4,689. I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. But I was like, what? Now, I did have an electric bill one time that was higher than that. And I still to this day think that they messed up. Now, I don't think they messed up on this one, but I'm like, excuse me? Like, we went from like 200 something to, you know, $460. I'm like, dang. Dang, 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 dang. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, so I'm trying to think of how big our house is. I don't know. It's like, mm, uh, I literally do not know how big our house is. How big is our house? I'm gonna look it up. I don't know. Uh, because I think I'm thinking of it with the garage, but yeah, we don't have, remember I told you guys we have a really, really small furnace. Do you guys remember me telling you that? I'm like, the guy told me, he's like, this will not heat your house. I'm like, okay, great. Oh, our lawn used to look so much nicer. Okay, so it's 2,400 square feet. Damn, we need to sell our house. Holy moly, 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 moly. This is so cool to go on there, though. Oh, it says we have air conditioning. Really? 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 Okay. So 2,400 square feet with a really crappy furnace, because it's a nice furnace. But it was the large, remember I told you the opening, our furnace is in the dang crawl space, you guys. What? Like, yeah, I know, it's so weird. But it was the largest one they could fit through the opening to go down there. There's no way to expand the opening. It's hard to explain. You would understand if you saw it, because the water heater's right there and it's under the stairs, and it's just, there's nowhere to like expand the opening. So yeah, it doesn't do a good job at heating the house at all. So it just kind of runs and runs and runs. Every time I hear that thing turn on, all I can hear is cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. That's all I hear in my head. Ugh. We have a wood stove, but as you guys know, I will never use that thing again. So my husband has just kind of like succumbed to the fact that we will never have a fire in there again. I don't think my daughter will ever forgive me. She so loves having a fire in there. She doesn't live here, but I mean, she loved when we had the fireplace going. Oh my gosh. I did too, but that's too bad. Too bad. So sad. Never again. Never again. We got one of those fire blankets for our kitchen. They're nice. We hung it up by the, is it hanging up by the fire? Wait, where is the fire extinguisher? No, I don't know. I don't know much about my house, do I? No, it's in our pantry, but it's a fire blanket. It's really nice. We got one for the kids too. And our son, he's like, I already have one. I'm like, what? Honey, what? Why are you... You're so freaking responsible for a 24-year-old. It's ridiculous. You literally were looking at fire blankets and got one? Dang, that's adulting. You are an adult for sure. I mean, obviously he is, but you know what I mean? It's like, with some of the kids these days, I don't know how. I just don't understand it. So I actually got a lot done this morning. Because you guys, I've just been putting off chores. I just have been so tired. But I cleaned the entire kitchen. And the dining room had like, my husband had gotten like some, he was looking for adapters for, I believe, our phones. I don't know, but there's a bunch of wires or a bunch of the like USB stuff all over the dining room table. I'm like, are you done with this? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm putting it away. He's like, okay, thank you. I'm like, yeah. So I put those away. I vacuumed the entire living room floor. Even though it's hardwood, I have given up on the broom. I'm like sick of it. I'm using the vacuum from now on. I need to get, do you guys, what are they called? Roombas? I know that's just the brand name, but do you guys have one of those? And do they work? I mean, do they do a good job? Is it worth it? I wonder what Coco would do. Because they're expensive enough to where if they're going to do a crappy job, I am not buying one. Do you know what I mean? But if it's like, oh no, it's worth it. Like you can set it to like when it's nighttime, or I wouldn't do that because it would freak me out. I would definitely have it going during the day. But yeah, I vacuumed the entire living room, the kitchen. I vacuumed in here. It always needs to be vacuumed in here because the carpet is black. Because black's my favorite color. Do I like it anymore? I don't know if I like it anymore. I don't know. What else did I do? Oh, made the bed, obviously. I did, you guys, I folded and put away a load of laundry. Yep. That's a big one for me. And then, I don't know, then I just started trying to figure out the review, the 2024 in review, and I was just like, this is too much for me. Nope. Too much. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I think I've caught you up to date on my little life that's going on here. Oh, somebody was asking me, just a minute. Somebody was asking me about my wristband for my Fitbit. I got rid of my smartwatch. Hated it. Fitbit is more for exercising. Smartwatch is more for like, you know, doing other things, messaging people and all that kind of stuff. And, but somebody was asking me like, oh, did you get a new one? And no, you can get these wristbands, they're fabric. So I'm allergic to latex, and the bands that come with Fitbit are like a plasticky, I don't know if it's plastic or latex or whatever the material is, it like causes me to get, it's almost like burns on my wrist. So I found these on Amazon, and you get a set of 15 and they're all different colors. 15 different colors. And it was so cheap. It was so cheap, you guys. Yeah, I love these. If I find these, because I think my husband got this for me, but if I find them, I'll link them down below. So, all right, you guys. Well, we didn't finish the snowman. That's okay. Let's take a look at him. Let's zoom back out. Lift you up a little bit. There he is. He's all happy. Look at how happy he is. Look at that cute bird. All right, you guys. Well, I will talk to you through YouTube, Facebook, however, next time. All right? All right, you guys. Loves.